Hey, I'm Jess Hugo, personal trainer and nutritionist, and I am here to show you that life is messy, but we're doing it anyway. Welcome to Doing It Anyway, the podcast for building the life that you want without burning out. Let's get into it. I want to go through some of the smallest habits that just instantly make me feel better when life feels chaotic. And I feel like in a world of habits that take literally 6 months to master, I don't want to do that. I don't want to commit to 6 months to figure out this tiny little habit, if it's for me, if it's not for me, like if that's like my ideal routine. No, we're not doing that. I'm talking about little things that will make you feel better in the next hour, day, max a week. Like these are little things that are just really realistic, approachable, simple to kind of include into your life that just instantly make me feel better. I'm just going to run through a list. We're going to talk through it together, but I think everyone's always searching for this huge reset when you're feeling flat, when you're feeling overwhelmed, unmotivated, anxious, out of routine. It's like reset, recharge, this, that, and it's like, whoa, what about like actually just feeling better in the moment? Returning to a few simple habits that will sound super simple, but how often do you forget about them? First thing I instantly love doing every day, sunshine before screens. Something I've even caught myself getting caught in recently that it's been getting colder is like I'll go on my phone and then I'm like not getting out of bed straight away. No, I really need to get back into this routine of waking up, getting ready, and then going outside. Something that does help is like I need to take my dog out, but lately, because it's been raining, it's been cold, I've been like kind of putting that out, prolonging that. She's cold and doesn't want to get up either, and it's just excuses. It's just excuses. I know that it's excuses. So what I really love doing, and is something that really changes the game for me when I'm on it, is just waking up, getting up fairly quickly, not like lingering in bed even though it's freezing, getting changed, getting ready, set for the day, like fully getting up and getting ready. Like I always do my hair, put my jewelry on, all of the things. Then taking the dog out, doing a bit of a walk around the driveway, getting into the sunny spots if there is any. Something I also do is I make my bed and I open my blinds and even crack my window immediately, even if it's 10 degrees. Opening the blinds, cracking the window, getting the bed flat and like laid out changes the game for me. I know everyone always talks about making your bed. I don't do a full like tuck in, this, that, fuck that. No one likes that. There's nothing worse than when you go to a hotel and it's all tucked in and you're like fucking stuffed in there like a burrito and you can't fucking breathe. No, I just like lay it out, make it neat, fix my pillows, whatever. First thing in the morning, changes your mood, changes your energy, and really sets you up for the day. Now, I actually should have said this at the start. These aren't like an in order list. These aren't things that I do like, okay, cool, now I've made my bed, like this is next. But these are just things that I have going in the background, set up in my life, things that I do like in the day-to-day to like kind of set up for success. So the next thing is having a book ready to go. I think a lot of us fall into reading slumps because we don't have that next book ready. And I understand why, obviously, because I'm the type of person, and I'm sure you are too, where you kind of finish a book and you don't want to immediately start another one. And then so you kind of finish off your book there and you're like, don't have one lined up. So you don't have one that you're looking forward to. And then it's like, okay, well, what am I reading next? And then days have gone past where we haven't picked up a book. So even if it's really late at night, I have Storygraph, which I'm pretty sure you guys know by now, but you can put up next books on there or books that you want to read. I always go through when I'm nearing the end of a book, what I'm kind of looking at next, whether it's on Kindle Unlimited, whether it's something I can get from the library, which is also a hack as well, because I get inspo from the library. I'll look through the shelves, I'll pick up things that I'm interested in, I'll read the blurbs, and then I will add it to my want to read list on Storygraph. You can do it at a bookstore as well, but bookstores tend to be really busy and like you don't get as much space to do that. I feel like anytime I'm in a Dimmicks, like everyone is in that aisle and I'm like, I don't get time, even a Big W. But I love doing it at the library because no one's really in that section. But having a book ready to go so that it's already like downloaded, already borrowed, already bought, whatever, and knowing that's going to be your next book, it really removes that friction between deciding what to read, having that time of browsing, overthinking. Like it's just already there waiting for you. And it really breaks up the cycle of constantly scrolling when you're mentally exhausted as well. And I know sometimes like it's so tiring, you're so tired you don't even want to sleep. But I noticed that if I don't have a book kind of lined up, I default back to social media way more. And it might start with just searching for inspiration of books, but then you get sidetracked and you're looking at 101 different things. I actually am 9 books ahead of my reading goal for this year. One, I spent a lot of January reading. I think I just really needed that reset in the new year after like just such a big year last year. But also I M9 ahead because I'm lining up books every single time and making sure I have something to look forward to. And sometimes I switch, like I borrowed a book from the library, which oh my gosh, I was supposed to take that back yesterday. Oh my gosh, it's due in like 2 days, I think. Okay, anyway, I'll have to check that after. I can't believe that. See, this is like, library books do you dirty, but you get 3 weeks. Anyway, I got this library book and I was like, it's like getting darker later. I was in bed at like 5 p.m. on a Friday night and I was like, I think I'm going to download it on Kindle. I think I'm going to download it on Kindle Unlimited and not read the physical book because I can't be bothered. But still, I had the book there. That was inspo. And you know what? That was my most recent read. I just picked it up on a whim. I read the blurb. I was interested in it. I rated it 4.75. It was so good. Don't hate on the library books that you might pick up. Don't just look at the most trendy things going around. Like I know right now there's heaps of shows out based on movies like the How to Get Away with... Oh no, not How to Get Away with Murder. What is it? The Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Season 2 just came out recently. So everyone's kind of talking about that again. There's Off Campus. There's a few different like books turning into movies. Verity's coming soon. Things like that. Those are all like, sure, great books. I haven't read all of them. But those are just trending, so you won't be able to find them in the library. But don't be scared to go and grab things that might not be trending, that you've never heard of before. Like some of my best reads have been books that I genuinely have never heard of. I've never seen them. I just found them on the library shelf and it actually just turned out really, really good. As I said, read the blurb while you're there. You can look it up on Storygraph, read like some reviews while you're there and stuff like that. But honestly, know that everyone has different opinions as well. I don't know why the book like reviews are so few and far between. Like there's so different ends of the spectrum sometimes, and I've had it with clients. I'll recommend a book and they've hated the book and I'm like, okay, well, everyone is different. But not to harp on the book thing for too long, but just having that lined up. And this takes me into pre-tracking your meals as well. So another thing I love doing is having meals organized, lined up, ready to go, knowing what I'm having. It's a really, really great time to realize like what you have in the fridge and utilize anything that might be expiring and stuff like that. But I don't just mean pre-tracking it from a weight loss angle, but just a mental load. It really takes off the decision fatigue between deciding like, what am I going to have for lunch? What am I going to have for dinner? Like literally at the time of filming, I've only had my pre-workout and coffee. I need to have my post-workout meal because I worked out and then jumped straight into filming these episodes. But I was like, I already know I'm going to have a pizza. I have ham in the fridge. I have cheese in the fridge. I have lead bread. I'm going to make a air fryer pizza. I already know that I have some protein pasta left over from the other day. I'm going to have that with my dinner and create a bit of a dinner situation from that. Like really just, but I have already put that into my fitness pal. So I know that I'm getting enough protein in. I'm having enough balance. I'm feeling enough. I already know I'm going to have as well some watermelon, and because I have it in the fridge, and a banana. Like I just know that I'm going to have these things, and it really helps me just have everything laid out so I don't need to worry about it. I don't need decision fatigue. I don't need to be wondering like, fuck, what am I going to eat for lunch today? Like it's already done. And it also takes away from like, I don't need to grab random snacks because I'm quote unquote starving and I haven't had time to eat. I don't need to. I just need to open my fitness pal, or like not even look in the cupboard because that then gives you even more decisions, but open my fitness pal and look at what I've already planned to eat. This doesn't even have anything to do with meal prep. I haven't even made this pizza because it's going to take me like 5 minutes. So I obviously don't prep that, but I know I have the ham. I know I have the cheese, like done, right? That really takes away a lot of the overthinking of it. And it just like is something you can do right now, even in the middle of your day, and just plan out your MyFitnessPal for the rest of the day. Because there's nothing worse than finishing the day and realizing you haven't had any protein, you haven't had a proper meal, you've been shaky because your meals have been so pulled out, you haven't been on top of it all, and you felt exhausted thinking about food all day, but actually not having any good food. So it's not about being perfect here though. It's just about kind of having a plan, because like future Jess or previous Jess, past Jess made decisions, so current Jess doesn't have to. It makes it so much easier. I kind of touched on this before, but getting ready even when I'm staying home, not a full glam. I don't really wear makeup anyway, you guys know that, but just enough effort to kind of signal to me that the day started. So I can't handle like my hair being like on my face. That's why I very rarely wear it down, because I have very thick hair. I get so many compliments on my hair. Everyone like is like, I love your color, I love your thickness, my hair's so thin. I'm like, we all want what we don't have, right? But I'm like, I cannot stand my hair. It's so heavy, it's so thick, it's like so overwhelming. So I always slick back my hair. But as I said, getting ready in the morning, putting my hair up out of my face so that I'm not feeling so like, it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. It makes my face feel like heavy. It makes my face feel hot. I feel like tired and messy when that happens, even though other girls' hair looks so great put out. Mine just does not. I put on my jewelry. I get on my outfit that I'm going to wear for the day so that I'm like pretty much ready to go. There's no no, you're not going to set yourself up for success wearing your pajamas for the day. You're not going to set yourself up for success by not brushing your hair. You know what, actually? This morning my hairbrush got stuck in my hair. This is how fucked my hair is, guys. Stop being jealous of my hair, seriously. My hairbrush got stuck in my hair. The whole thing pulled out and broke. I had to chuck it out. I literally chucked it out. I was like, that is diabolical. It literally stuck in my hair. I was like, do I take a photo of this? No, whatever, chuck this shit out. But as I said, getting ready for the day, I couldn't believe that happened to me first thing in the morning, but just enough effort. You don't need a full glam. You don't need any makeup at all. Like, seriously, all I do is like brush out my eyebrows and call it a day. Really just having confidence in your skin and knowing that you don't need full glam to be getting ready. That's a whole nother conversation. But knowing that being put together doesn't actually mean hair fully straightened or curled and done, makeup full beat, like cutest outfit ever. Like, no, getting ready can actually just be like having your hair neat and tidy and brushed. Next, a walk when I can't think clearly. So this comes up a lot with like when you're sitting at your desk stuck on a task, feeling like it is really hard. You don't know the answer. You don't know how you're going to like kind of complete the task and things like that. They're not gonna be solved. Your problem is not gonna be solved. The answer's not gonna come to you by thinking any harder, sitting there any longer. Like, honestly, movement helps everything. Getting up, walking around, take your dog out. If you don't have a dog, take yourself out, sit in the sun and just walk little laps in the sun of your driveway. My neighbors probably think I'm insane. I'm always walking laps of our driveway. And I'm just like, you know what? This helps me come up with an idea for content. This helps me think. This helps me feel clarity on something. And it really takes away that overwhelm, that anxiety, that stress. It really just like puts things into motion a little bit and gets your brain ticking, whereas sitting really stagnant and overthinking the same task and spending minutes, hours on the same task, it's not going to get you anywhere. You're literally just sitting there procrastinating, not actually getting any further with it. So really like breaking up your day and walking away when you can't think clearly. And I don't mean like get your shoes on and do a full blown walk, but like literally just pop outside. If you're in the office, like, you know, go to the bathroom, walk away from your desk, take a little breather. Obviously fresh air is best, but like, you know, trying to get up, get moving, get the blood flowing, because that will definitely help. And as a creative brain myself, I know that I need to be moving around a lot. Next, keeping promises to myself. This is a really, really big one and a really deep lesson. The habit isn't even the point. You having a habit isn't even there. Like if you're like, oh yeah, well, I will go on a walk later, like I go on my daily walk or whatever. Trust yourself. Keep promises to yourself to do that every single day. Don't be okay with missing a day here and there. Oh, it's fine, I'll do it the next day. No, you're not keeping promises to yourself. You have no self-trust. So you're going to go to the gym when you said you would. You're going to read the chapter if you've set the goal to read a chapter or 10 pages every day. You're going to go for the walk like you said you would. You're going to drink your water and have your water bottle at your desk and make it so convenient and easy. This is so easy. You want to drink more water? Cool. Buy a really big Yeti and keep it at your desk. Maybe not a Yeti. Maybe something that, you know what, the only thing I don't like is like I need to see how much water I have left. I think that is really beneficial for people that don't know how much they're drinking. Start with a pump bottle then, but reuse it. Don't be buying a new one all the time because like that's bad. But you know what I mean? Know how much water that you're having if that's your goal. Because it's not about like you might think, oh fuck Jess, you're literally just talking about like some water, like how hard can it be? But you actually build confidence and trusting yourself from achieving the little goals. This then gives you the self-trust and backs yourself to achieve the huge goals. So really building that habit from repeatedly proving to yourself that you'll do what you said you would do, and like you can stick to and do hard things. And then you'll trust yourself more and you're going to feel better. This really helps when you're feeling chaotic. Like, trust me, if you're walking away from this, not planning to do anything, you have to. Last thing that I absolutely love is planning things to look forward to, whether that's a weekend away, a dinner with friends, a date night with your partner, a concert, a photo shoot, a fitness goal, a challenge, a work goal that you're working towards, a saving goal that you're working towards, whatever that may be. Planning something and having it to kind of look forward to and having a reward kind of backed with that. So if you're like, I really want to save X amount by X date, if you achieve that, take yourself out for lunch and enjoy that and celebrate that. If you have a thing of, I want to lose 5 kilos by the end of the year, once you do that, again, same thing, take yourself out or buy yourself a new outfit, something to actually reward that. And I know it seems really silly, but we almost are kind of built and wired that way, where we need to prove to ourselves we can do it and then celebrate ourselves for doing it. I always celebrate all of my clients in this. I think everyone should have this reward or this idea of an experience lined up or something to kind of have something to look forward to. So like, even if it's like something crazy, like, I don't even know, you're going to climb the bridge, you're going to do a hot air balloon, you're going to do a photo shoot to display all the hard work you've been doing with your weight loss, something that makes you feel really excited, gets you out of your comfort zone, like nervous in a good way, but makes you feel really, really confident as well. I think that's so good to have something to look forward to, but something that's realistic. Don't be like putting it next month in the calendar and putting pressure on yourself, but like, cool, I'm actually going to show myself over the next 3 months that I can lose 5 kilos. And then if I achieve that, or when I achieve that, I'm going to take myself out for a really nice shopping day where I'm gonna have like a no spend limit, something like, of course everyone can set their own goals and all of the things, like it's all relative to where you're at and all of the things, but having something to look forward to. And I know these things sound really, really basic, but I can guarantee you're probably not doing half of them right now. You're probably really just like, who cares about the bed? Who cares about the blinds? Who cares about what I look like? I'm working from home. Don't get stuck in that rut, because it will make you stay in that rut. It will make the routine's hard to stick to. It will make you feel a lack of structure. It will really start making you feel anxious and all of the things. You really just want to make sure that you are taking away the overwhelm and not letting things feel chaotic, making sure you're having those small habits that just instantly make you feel better. Like, it is really hard in winter without the sunshine. It's like catching moments of the day. Can we look out the window and catch a moment of sun and like go take advantage of it, rather than sitting at our desk procrastinating, not getting much done, stuck in a scroll hole on our phone? Can we go and break up our day with making a coffee and put some time into our coffee? Meaning, like, if you have the machine, like watching the milk froth, getting your favorite pod out or getting your favorite beans out and doing that, and like actually being like intentional and romanticize it. Spend a little extra time doing things that actually make you feel good. Otherwise, you find that you're very much stuck in a Groundhog Day. You don't have any habits. You are really lacking confidence because you never stick to your word, and you feel like, how are we already halfway through the year and I still haven't even achieved half the goals that I set out with at the start of the year? You need to start building up that self-trust and start proving to yourself that you are capable of hard things. And even if right now you're feeling like, okay, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, come back to what your goals were that you set out in January and start there and pick up and create habits based on that from there. They actually will change the game for you, I promise. That is all from me. I'll catch you in the next one. And that is a wrap on another episode of Doing It Anyway. If you enjoyed today's episode, I would love for you to rate it 5 stars, share it with your friends, share it on your stories. And if you have any feedback, I would love to hear it. Please shoot me a DM on Instagram. All my links are below. See you in the next episode.